All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. I saw this video, so I said this is a good opportunity to expose the Muslims and their lies. And those two Muslims are from Indonesia. And actually, I chosen to make it a little bit late, so those who they are in Indonesia they can join us. And I don't know if Indonesian people here they are sharing my videos. But this is for Indonesian Christians and Muslims. You know, I did not go any time to Sheikh Asim live because I don't think he go live. I don't remember him going live, or maybe he go, but I don't know when. Otherwise, I would be happy to go and challenge him. But I am very sure he will run away like the rest. If you remember, we went to this potato, what is named Dondy Tan. We went to his channel when he was live, I think twice, right? And each one of them, he make poo-poo in his pant. And not only that, in order to hide the shame of what happened, he deleted all his videos in his channel, which is live, claiming somebody hacked his channel. Just because he wanted to delete the video where I went there to challenge him. Very shameful behavior. Imagine somebody hack your channel. He will delete only the live videos, and specifically my video. I mean, he can delete the whole channel, not only the videos. Secondly, if somebody hacked your channel and deleted all the videos, you can ask YouTube to put them back because you have about a week before they will be deleted, even maybe more. But obviously he's a liar, you know. What do you expect? He's a Muslim. But this is not really important for us today. I want to show you how those Muslims, they have no shame when they lie. And you know, when somebody lie about his religion, that means he is ashamed of his religion. Is that right? When I lie about my religion, why I'm lying? Shouldn't I be proud? So Asim, he claimed to be a sheikh, and he is originally from Indonesia. I don't know how he ended in Saudi Arabia, but maybe his mother was a maid in Saudi Arabia, and the Saudi guy did some job, and he was born there, so they gave him citizenship. I don't know how, because Indonesian cannot get citizenship in Saudi Arabia. But anyway, this is not our business. Let us first introduce Assim Al Hakeem. Assim Al Hakeem yeah, so what if you are raised in Saudi Arabia, you don't get citizenship. Saudi Arabia don't give citizenship. They don't. So what if you are raised? There's millions of people, they work in Saudi Arabia. You don't get citizenship. Usually, you get citizenship if your mama, she slept with the Saudi Baba. Because then the son is a Saudi. And there's many Saudi, they slept with their maids. Some of them, they deny their kids. Some, they acknowledge them. So if your father who slept with your mother, he acknowledge you, you will have citizenship. Voice is very low. Guys, is my voice low? Or only for Mr. King? Is my voice low? Not from my side. For me, it sounds like fine. I'm not sure. Let me know if the sound is not... The sound is low? Okay, let me go to the setting and see. It is good. Yeah, maybe you have a cheap microphone. Buy a microphone, made in Saudi Arabia. I mean speakers. All right. I did increase a little bit the microphone power. Let us see if that will be better for you. So let us introduce first Assim Al Hakeem.
Allah. Why? Sheikh, you're charging $200 for one.
He charged $200 if you want to speak to him. He charged what? $200 if you want to speak to him. Why? Why Assim Al Hakeem he charged $200 if you want to talk to him for 1 hour? If you call him for 1 minute, or he will charge you for 1 hour. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. He will charge you for 1 hour. $200. But why Assim Al Hakeem he charged $200?
Oh, Sheikh, fi Allah. Why? Sheikh, you're charging $200 for 1 hour. Yeah, it's too expensive. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. I'm a gorilla.
You pay peanuts to the monkeys. I am a gorilla. And, all those people, they share one scam. It's money. So, if this person who is really doing work for the sake of Allah, he live in Saudi Arabia, is he going to be hungry? Is he have a villa, So why $200? I mean, what about, 50? $200? And why even you charge people? Like, if, what if somebody poor, so he cannot call you, right? Do you see the hypocrisy of those people? All of them, they share the same scam. It's all about money. Even those who convert to Islam, it's a scam. By the way, somebody in the previous video, he made a comment, and he supposed he's a Christian. He said, I don't agree with you when you say that somebody convert to Islam is a trash. He said those are lost sheep. Some Christians, they are very, 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 I don't know. You see, for me, the Bible forbid me from calling a brother stupid. But if you say stupid things, I can. And this is very stupid of you. Lost sheep. So, what do you mean lost sheep? So what? The shaitan is a lost. Shaitan is lost. So what? They are trash. When somebody convert, if I decide to become a pimp, am I trash then or not? So I'm just lost sheep for you? So those Christians who they are extremely silly, I don't want to use the word soft because soft doesn't fit. They are so silly and so awkward. And they try it's not nice to say the word trash. They are lost sheep. No, they are not. They are trash and junk. And in fact, they are shit. Because if I convert to a religion, and this religion, I know what it's promising you. Promising me women, their legs is open. My penis will be endless. I need to hate everybody. I need to kill people to go to jihad, to heaven. Boys will be serving me. And they are naked and they are white. And black people will go to hell. And Asian, Muhammad make fun of them. How they look like. And then you say to me, I am not junk then. I'm not a trash. You see, lost sheep, this is a phrase we can say. People are not following. Let us say they are sinners. I mean, we are talking about people, they worship penis. People who worship sex. People who they are antichrist. And for you, they are just lost sheep. Weird. For me, they are trash. You see, if somebody was, let us say somebody, he was a Christian, and someone told him about a nice belief in peace, spirituality, he was like able to make him, convince him that that belief is better than Christianity. Then I can say, okay, he's a lost sheep, because they mislead him by saying to him, this is this is better, because simply this faith look close to Christianity. They teach peace, love, harmony, charity, etc. But this is Islam. Islam is the most devilish, satanic. So for you, somebody he go there is a church in San Francisco. They call it the Church of Satan. Who is their God? Or the Mosque of Satan? Who is their God? Satan. Are they lost sheep? What Jesus calls those people who say to them, if your father is Abraham, you do the work of your father, but your father is the devil. Did he say to them, you are lost sheep? So when he came, he said, I came to my people and my people rejected me. This is in general, but there is people, they are the devil, devilish, satanic. There is people who deceive, and there is people who they are deceived. However, it doesn't matter anymore, because the one who deceive and the one who is deceived, they join together, they become together in the same satanic belief. And the one who was deceived, now he tried to deceive others. And he want to deceive me to join what? A junkie religion, believe that there is a God. If I believe in him, he will create a lot of women for me, and those women, their legs is open 24 hours, and my penis will be in this. And supposedly I am just lost, not junkie, not a trashy, not obviously sex maniac. Well, those are the Christians, what we can say. I always struggle with them. When I start speaking about the garbage of Muhammad, many Christians, they oppose me. They say, this is not how we Christian talk. You say penis, you say vagina. So what I should say? Cucumber? You tell me. How I'm going to tell them what Muhammad said? Muhammad said penis, I have to say penis. What I have to say, peanuts? So always I struggle with those dummies who they claim to be Christians. In fact, they have nothing to do with Christianity. You see, a Christian is a person who is a warrior. His blood will boil when he see evil and wrong. Those people are relaxed. Why you call them trash? They are lost sheep. They need our hug. And then this potato, he will go in the street. He says, give me a hug. Jesus love you. No, Jesus don't love him. You see, when we say we love Muslims, we mean we love to save them. We love to save them. But we don't love wicked people. And I will never love wicked people. So I love Muslims, I love atheists, I love. The word love here is not about loving a person, because I don't know him. There's nothing personal here. It's about loving the idea of being able to save him from going to hellfire. So love is an act, it's not a statement. And how you love somebody, you save him from hellfire. This is not just a fire. This is hellfire, fire of eternity. So always you will see in the comment, some of those who they claim to be Christians, they never even brought one person out of Islam. They never debated a Muslim, and then they come here and they want to teach you how to speak to Muslims. And I don't know what to do. Anyway, maybe if I do the same as Assim Al Hakeem, and I charge Christians $200 to ask me a question, maybe the Christians then will say, Christian Prince, he is worthy to listen to. They don't appreciate free. You see these guys here, when he say $200 to talk to me, many Muslims will say, wow, he must be very powerful, to the point he charged $200. This guy, I can make him shish kebab in 2 seconds if he speak to me. Actually, we will make him shish kebab before we finish our video today. If you are a Christian, you have to say things as it is. If you are politically correct, you are no Christian. Period. It doesn't matter how many times you say Jesus, Jesus, you do not know him. If you are not willing to say that homosexuality is against the Bible, if you are not willing to say that Islam is an antichrist, if you are not willing to say that Allah is not our God, if you are not willing to say whatever is wrong, that means you are a false Christian, and you are not even Christian. You are not even close to be called. How many priests they are willing to say those things in their churches? Few. Why? Because they are doing business. And this guy is doing business too. So there is people who do business in Christianity and in Islam. But the difference is, in Islam you can do business because Islam is a business. Even Muhammad, when he spoke to the Muslims, he said to them, who want to give Allah a mortgage? Who want to give Allah a loan? Muhammad claiming that when the Muslim they give him money, they are giving Allah a mortgage, a loan. Look how many times. All right, look at this. If you lend to Allah a godly loan, i.e. spend Allah cause, how you spend, you give money to Muhammad, Allah will double it for you. Why Allah don't double it to Muhammad right away? If Allah can double it the loan, why we need to give a loan? So religion is always the biggest scam in history. And when I speak about religion, I mean religion, man-made. Christianity is not a religion, even though like in dictionary they call it religion, but Christianity is not a religion. By definition, religion is a group of people who believe in something. That in dictionary. But for us as a Christians, we are not followers of religions. We are followers of Christ, a real person, not an idea. So when you give money for Allah cause, who is going to receive the money? Muhammad in his time. Muhammad even take your wife as a donation. He accept vagina. He accept women donation. In their books it says if the Prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. So Muhammad, he not only he accept donation as women, he forced you to donate. You donate your wife. Now, Asim, he cannot do that. He, because he's not Muhammad. If he's Muhammad, he will ask every woman to open her legs for him. So what he can do, the maximum he can do, he can charge money, and he enjoy having 4 wives in Saudi Arabia. He go to Indonesia, he purchase a woman for $600. If you don't believe me, $500, $300. There's an articles about it. Many of those who they are living in the Gulf, in Saudi Arabia, in Emirat, in Bahrain, they go to Indonesia and they purchase poor women. Literally, they purchase. Even there is offices. They do that for them, women for sale, and then they call it marriage. They call it marriage. So he go to Indonesia, he pay $500. They give him a woman. Supposedly now she is his wife, the same as Mimi Hijabi did with this woman. Hotel marriage. They call it marriage. This house, sick this cult is. He go to Indonesia, he $500. So 2 hours of work, he can get a woman in Indonesia. Just 2 hours. 1 hour he charged 200. And when they ask him why you charge 200, he says monkeys, they charge you pennies. I am a gorilla.
Oh, Sheikh, fi Allah. Why? Sheikh, you're charging $200 for 1 hour. Yeah, it's too expensive. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. I'm a gorilla. Oh, Sheikh, fi Allah. Why? Sheikh.
He's a gorilla. Well, I don't know if you know or not, Assim Al Hakeem. A gorilla is just a monkey still anyway. If your size bigger, doesn't matter. You are smarter. In fact, there is many monkeys are small, but they are way smarter than a gorilla. I mean, you're just an idiot. But anyway, so Dondy, he did interview with Assim Al Hakeem. Let us hear a little bit about this interview.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Sheikh, some of the viewers, they are Christians. When they see you come to Indonesia, they said, I believe they also see your videos before, and they say, this is the Sheikh who hates Christians. Have you ever said something like that, Sheikh? Maybe in a different context?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه.
I mean, they are talking for the last 15 minutes. Now he remembered to say this? I mean, do you see the scam? Assalamu alhamdulillah wa sallam wa sallam, and now you know, and Allah pray on Muhammad and the neighbors of Muhammad, and pray on his wives and his children. Okay, now we go to the topic. This is how hypocrite they are. Once I called in Islamic TV stations, and there's two dummies like those, but they are Arab, two sheikhs. So I called. I have people with me in the same room, you know. I called for fun. Actually, they forced me to. They are the one who called the number, not me. They called the number. They said, "Here we go. Take the phone." I said, "Who?" I said, "You are in this TV, look." You know. So they gave me the line. They said, "What is your question?" I said, "Sallu ala nabi." Pray on the Prophet. They start saying, "Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad." I said, "Zidu salata ala nabi," which means increase the prayer on the Prophet. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa sallim. I said, pray more in our holy Prophet. Allahumma salli wa sallim. People around me, they are dying from laughing, and I keep asking them, pray more, please, on the Prophet. They did not dare to say, enter the topic. What is the question? Because they are afraid to say the guy is asking them to pray on the Prophet, and they stop the guy. Can you believe it? You cannot do that. I keep doing this. If I say for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I don't know. I hang up only because the laughing of the guys around me became so obvious. Those cowards don't dare even to say to me, come on, what is your question? How they dare to ask me what is the question when I'm asking them to pray on the Prophet, increase the prayer on the Prophet, repeat please the prayer with me on the Prophet, and they keep repeating and saying the same stupid thing. They are hypocrite dummies, and they are terrified. And because they are terrified, you see, we Christian, we worship Jesus, we call him Jesus. Is that because we disrespect him? Muslims, is that because we disrespect? I mean, you Muslim, you call Allah, you say Allah. But the second you say the name of Muhammad, you have to say a long prayer on Muhammad. Because Muhammad is your God. And you are terrified of Muhammad. So now, all of this, talk is, no, the question have nothing to do with it. But what he can say, he have to prove himself to the audience that he is a true believer. Look, I start me talking, praying on the Prophet, the family of the Prophet, the balls of the Prophet, the butt of the Prophet, the nipples of the Prophet. I mean, he is, even the Muslim they have in the museum, they have the holy hair of the Prophet. Even his urine. Even his urine, they call it holy. If you think I'm making things up, you're mistaken. The blessed urine of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. The benefit of drinking the blessed urine of our Holy Prophet. Well, if Muhammad is holy, I mean, his shit is obviously holy. I mean, and the Muslim, they say Muhammad is just a man. He is a prophet of Allah, servant of Allah. But they drink his piss, and they call it a blessed piss. I'm sharing this with you just to show you how this religion is based on fear and they fabricate stories about Muhammad and they made him God, yet they claim that he is just a prophet. They drank his blood, they drank his piss, they fight over his boogers, over his spit, his laundry water, even Aisha, the shit of her camel, they used to fight over it. Yet Muhammad have zero miracles. Which I believe all those stories, most likely, are the fabrication of Muslims to make the first generations of Islam, they were really truly believers. But all of us, we know that it's not true. Because even Umar was not a believer, even Abu Bakr was not a believer. Even Aisha, she made fun of Muhammad. She said to him, you who claim to be a prophet, you who claim to be prophet, claim. Aisha said that. But we go back to Assim Al Hakeem.
أما بعد. The issue of love and hate is different from one person to the other, from one level to the other, and it's looked upon from different angles.
Correct.
So it is.
And you know, Dondy, his job is to shake his head. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the guy said nothing. Get Andrew Tate is right away now. He's like, you know, we got the answer. That's it. You know. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Do you even understand what he's saying? Your English is broken. Funny English. And the guy did not even answer, and you are agreeing. Agreed about what? He just said nothing.
Very unfair to say that I hate or I love without understanding what is meant by that.
See, the whole idea of this is to avoid answering the question. What is the answer? It's not fair. There's different level. There's different angle. Like when you bend over, you see it differently. When you are standing, you see it differently. If you sleep on your back, you see it differently. I mean, what does this have to do with the question? Do you love the Christians or you hate them? Yes or no? He will not say. It doesn't matter how he will keep talking. He will not say.
So what is meant by that? In Islam, we are ordered to love for the sake of Allah and to hate for the sake of Allah. What does this mean? It means that if someone is in accordance to the teachings of Allah, the Almighty God, and he's complying to his law, we love that individual, whether he's Muslim or non-Muslim.
Or non-Muslim, yes.
What? What? How he is not a Muslim and he comply with Allah teaching? And then whether he's a Muslim or not a Muslim. So guys, according to this, if you are a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Christian or a Jew, if you comply with Allah teaching, even if you're not a Muslim, you're fine. How you comply with Allah teaching? To comply with Allah teaching, you have to believe in Allah, you donkey. And you have to believe in Muhammad. I mean, do you see two donkeys? They are having a conversation together. And the other one, he shake his head, no matter what the other guy say. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Hey, you're right. What do you mean he comply? Potato. You just said they are not Muslims. Isn't it the Quran says the religion for Allah is only Islam, and Allah, he hate anyone that's a Muslim? This guy, he is now in Indonesia, and this program is meant to play taqiyya to the Christians. What a big fat liar you are. Based on what you are saying, if somebody comply with the teaching of Islam and he is still worshiping Jesus, he's fine. If somebody, he's a Hindu, he have 35 million God, and he comply with Islam, like what? What do you want him to? What do you mean comply? Like he pray 5 times a day to Buddha? What a stupid, I mean, not only they are hypocrite liars, they are giving false teaching about Islam. This is the Quran, chapter 3, verse number 19. Says it clearly that the only religion for Allah is Islam. The rest is not. The rest is not accepted by Allah, which is Muhammad. You know, Allah does not exist. Allah is just a fake God. You know, even the Quran says those who disbelieve in the proof of Allah and those who kill the prophets, Muhammad failed to tell us who is the one killed the prophet, and even they are ordering people to do good things, even those they are going to go to hell and Allah will torture them. Chapter 3, verse number 85 says, whoever seek a religion other than Islam, it will never be accepted to him, of him, and he will go to hell. Verse number 86 is just a stupid verse, proving to you that converting to Islam will not take you to heaven. Why? It says, how shall Allah guide those who disbelieve after believe? According to Muslims, Christians who follow Jesus, in the time of Jesus they were Muslims. Even they say that Jesus himself was a Muslim. Let us go with this for 5 minutes. So they were believers. According to the stupid Muhammad, Allah will not guide someone who used to be a believer in the true Jesus and then he become believer in the false Jesus, which means Jesus as God according to Muslims. So if anybody, he used to be Christian and he convert to Islam, he still go to hell, and Allah did not guide him. So who guide him? How Allah shall guide people who disbelieve after believe? Huh? Do you see his stupidity? So anyone who convert to Islam based on this verse in the Quran is not guided by Allah. So who guided him? Do we have any Muslim potato here can help us? If Allah will not guide those who they are misguided. Actually, there's many verses like this. And those people, they have the curse of Allah. But potato Assim Al Hakeem saying, if you are not a Muslim and you comply with the teaching of Allah. But the Quran saying, the only way, the only one who comply with the teaching of Allah is the Muslims. You have no other comply except Islam, and Islam is the religion. If you don't follow it, you are not going to go to heaven, which means you will not have big penis, which means you will not have endless women, vagina and endless penis, and women with big boobs and round butt. So what Assim Al Hakeem is talking about? Hypocrite, liar. He is now not in Saudi Arabia, and he is trying to present himself that he is not teaching violence, so he don't want to end wanted like Zakir Naik. And then he had to seek refuge somewhere. And maybe even he will be arrested in Saudi Arabia. Continue.
And if there is a Muslim who is doing all the good things, avoiding all the haram things, we give him our full love, loyalty, and devotion. Likewise, if there is someone who disbelieves in Allah and who also insults our religion. I cannot love this person. I, according to Islamic law, the Quran and the Sunnah, I'm obliged to hate him, but hating him does not mean I should be violent or I should do him wrong or I should oppress him.
Really?
This is all unacceptable in my deen.
Let us show you how this potato is a big fat liar. He claimed to be a sheikh, right? Okay. I want Muslims to share my video with this coward. He don't dare even to say what his prophet says. His prophet says, when a Muslim he see a Christian in the street, you have to force him to walk in the sewage. And never salute Christians and never greet them first. Muslims, they have to be greeted first because they are supremacists. This is the white supremacist Arab. So if you are a Christian and you meet a Muslim, it is your duty to salute, say hello sir. And then the Muslim, he will not salute you, he will not greet you, peace, is not allowed. He have a duty to force you to the most narrow road. But this guy Assim Al Hakeem, the liar, he says we are not allowed to hate you like by violent or hurting you or bothering you. But this is not what his prophet said. In the Quran, in chapter 9 verse 29, it says the Christians, not only they have to be facing humility, they have to be treated like dogs. If you go to Ibn Kathir, let us open Ibn Kathir. What is Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir. We want Ibn Kathir in English. All right. This is a hadith. All right, chapter 9. How does this website work? Quran Tafsir, okay. This website look weird. All right. Why those websites? Why those? The numbers of the chapter and this website are even wrong. What Anfal Tawbah? What is this? Weird. Anyway, what we can say? Where is the? Forget, this website is really messed up. I don't understand how it works. Let us open another website. Just to show you how Assim Al Hakeem is a big fraud like his prophet. So this is Ibn Kathir. We go to chapter 9, verse number 29. And let us see, do the Muslims, are they allowed to hurt Christians? Should they hurt them? It's a duty. Or what he said we should be nice to them, etc. We cannot be violent. What this guy is talking about? Let us go to 29. What is this? Potato websites. According to the Quran, non-Muslims are najis, which mean they are filthy, dirty. O who you believe, verily the mushrikeen are najis. Najis mean you are not only filthy, you are like a dog is way more clean than you. All right? So let them not come near al-Masjid al-Haram. So now there is a big sign in Mecca. Like now, after the new crown prince in Saudi Arabia, he came to office. Mecca is open to everybody. Anyone can go to Mecca right now, and Medina, but it was forbidden for the last 1400 years. I saw many videos now made by people who they are not Muslim visiting Mecca. We know that Saudi Arabia is moving slowly toward like making Islam as a history. So all the Sharia law is not followed anymore in Saudi Arabia. It's like the appearance Saudi Arabia now is a Muslim country, but the old days is over. Nobody can force you to pray. Just a few years ago, there is a Sharia police go in the street and they will beat you, they will arrest you, they will harass you, and if they prove that you didn't go to pray 3 days, you can be executed before, because that means you are a murtad, you are an apostate. Now the Sharia police is gone. Psh, finito. Women, they drive cars, there's nightclubs, there's theaters, there's movies, there's music. As we know, Muhammad even forbidden music. So Saudi Arabia now is different. This is why you see this guy, he is changing his tone when he speak. This is not Saudi Arabia even 10 years ago. Not the same country no more. All right? So now you will notice that those hypocrite sheikhs, they don't dare to say really what Saudi Arabia teach no more. And if they say something is not in agreement with the government guideline, the police will come to their house and they will warn them. You have to fix it. Don't say that. And if you ever say something against the government of Saudi Arabia, especially the royal family, you will disappear. Like there is a big sheikh, very well known. He went to YouTube and he made a video about he saw a dream. What's his name? I forgot. So anyway, this guy, he saw a dream, and in this dream he saw Muhammad. The video is not even maybe 4 minutes. Because of this video, the court in Saudi Arabia, make a judgment of execution. Execution. Imagine. Why? In this dream, he wanted to meet with the Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came to him, and he said, let us gather in the house of etc. person. The sheikh, he said to him, the situation now in the country is not good for us to meet there. That phrase alone is enough to say that he is speaking against the government, and that caused his death. So they took him to jail. He stayed in jail for, I think, 12 years, and then the court ordered to execute him, but he died before the execution, and mostly he died because of poison. They said to themselves, if we execute him, his fan around the world will be so upset, so let us say he died normally, you know. I'm trying to remember his name. Let me see. What's his name? I think I remember his name. His name is Salman al-Ouda. Let me get his video. Here we go. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can activate the translation so you can see. The video is not even 4 minutes. You know, cost him his life. Let me activate the CC. All right. You can see the translation. I will go back for 0. This guy, he have like 5-6 millions, followers. He's a Muslim Sunni, and the followers are the core, the very, very, very aggressive terrorist. So listen carefully how this dream cost him his life.
سبحان الله. أنا يعني متفائل فيكم خير يا شباب، لأني البارحة نمت وقت السحر، يعني يعني نمت نوم طويل، لكن في وقت السحر شفت رؤيا جميلة رأيت فيها الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام، وهذا لأول مرة أراه في حياتي بشكل واضح جدا جدا يعني. وفي مكة المكرمة، وكأنه بعث من قبره، والصحابة رضي الله عنهم كأنهم أيضا بعثوا من قبورهم، وبالتأكيد أبو بكر وعمر رضي الله عنهم. وحضرت الحلقة معهم، جلست معهم ووقفت مع الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم، وذهبت معه ورجعت معه، ووجهت له عدد من الأسئلة، يعني منها 3 أسئلة أتذكرها، وأجابني جواب يعني فهمته جيدا في المنام. وبعدين رجعت له قلت يعني يا رسول الله ممكن أني أسجل الفتاوى والأجوبة هذه التي تجيب لي عليها، علشان يستفيدون منها الناس، لأن الناس بنوا قواعد وأصلوا أصول وراحوا في طرق شتى، فلعل هذا الشيء يجمعهم على سنتك وعلى صراطك وعلى طريقك. فقال لي الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام لا بأس، اكتب هالأشياء ذي ثم اعرضها علي حتى أراجعها وأصححها. ثم طلب مني الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام أني أوفر لهم بيت يكون
This sentence, look at this. Muhammad, he asked him to provide him a house. This sentence, he was arrested after not even 15 minutes of posting this video. More than 500 soldiers with tanks, squad, they surrounded his villa. His villa is very fancy. His villa, this guy, he lived in a palace like maybe 50, 60 rooms. Very poor people, Islam is making them very rich. Business, big business. So he posted the video. Muhammad, he asked him to provide the house. Look at this. Provide what? Read with me. You can see the translation, right? So the messenger asked him to provide a house.
ثم طلب مني الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام أني أوفر لهم بيت يكون مأوى أو مقر يجتمعون فيه. فقلت له يعني حسنا، ولكن ترى الظروف الآن يعني ليست مواتية، يعني هناك تحفظات وهناك اشتراطات أمنية.
He even mentioned the police, the secret police.
فقال لي لا، أنهم يعني سمحوا لفلان بأنه يفتح بيت، يعني ذكر لي شخص. فقلت
So this is why Assim Al Hakeem, he's trying to be careful in what he's saying, because now Muslim countries are not the same as before. Before